Happy Saturday to everyone. I hope you're having a good morning. We have the Mercury going direct right now, and Mercury going direct, what that means is that instead of everything being slowed down, technology is still a little bit of an issue because we have a shadow period for another probably 5 days or so. But with Mercury going direct, it's going to help us to have better communication. A lot of us are really stumped on how to get our point across to people and exactly what we want to say and all those types of things. So it's going to free things up a lot. And then in October, the good news is all those other planets, they're going to start going forward as well. So it's going to be going direct. So it's something to look forward to. We've had Pluto in retrograde. We've had all the big ones, Uranus in retrograde. And what this does is everything that's going on in that particular area of our chart can be affected. Like Pluto is a lot about control. What do we want to release control of? Uranus about, innovation and just freeing us up to go ahead and use our information and get those good ideas going, putting action behind it. I want to pull an angel card. See what we have here. This is Kyle Gray. I have so many people right now that are reaching out with really major things, and I want to say a prayer at the end. If everyone wants to pray together, that'd be awesome. I'm just going to hold space for that. I always go back to a gratitude list. You can write one little thing down and it just keeps going, and it doesn't have to be a big thing either. Just anything you're grateful for. All right, let's see what we need. What do we need right now the most? It always pulls me out of the darkness when I have something going on. If I just start a gratitude list, it is really powerful. All right, the Divine Physician. I don't know that I've ever pulled this card before. Let's take a look. Thank you, Raphael, for sharing your divine light upon my healthy body. And it opened right up. Your angels can see that you need a boost of light and energy at this time. Together with Archangel Raphael, they are filling your body, mind, and soul with healing energy. So take some time out to care for your whole being. Close your eyes and allow Archangel Raphael and the healing angels to place their hands upon you. You are blessed to receive this card today because healing is being brought to you on all levels. Accept it. Healing doesn't begin in the body, it begins in the mind and the soul. It isn't your body that determines how you feel, but your mind that determines what state your body is in. Think healing, positive thoughts at this time and be grateful for what's good about your body and your health. As you recognize and the health benefits you already have, more will be brought to you. You may well find that the healing angels are also here to help you heal others. But in order to do this, you must ensure that you yourself are in good health. So heal within. Then share what you've learned with the world. Archangel Raphael's name means God heals, and he is in the Archangel of Health and Healing. With his emerald aura, he has the ability to both heal us and to help us heal ourselves. He carries a caduceus wand as a symbol of his divine healing abilities. He is the doctor of God and will bring healing to all those who call on him. Let's just call on him now. Asking for Archangel Raphael to come in and help all of us right now with whatever we're going through. And just breathe. And just grounding that in. Putting a protection bubble around us with Archangel Michael. It's really shining that light around us to protect us and bring in the positivity. And give us good clarity. I'm going to do is go through a list of different supplements I'm using and tell you why, in case someone can use the same information. I'm not a doctor or a naturopath, but I wanted to share a few things that I've learned. I have a close friend that taught me that peeling pineapples and boiling that skin, and actually not necessarily boiling it, but simmering it, that can make water that is actually very good for inflammation in the body, helping release toxins and getting the inflammation down, which causes pain many times. And what she does is she puts pieces of ginger in there, ginger root, where you don't necessarily cut up the ginger, or peel it. Just taking those pieces, cut up the fresh, put it right in there, and have water simmering with the pineapple peel, and the ginger. So the pineapple peel makes a thing called bromelain, and bromelain is very good for inflammation. There's a few different things I learned from my naturopath, and I thought I would share them as well. When I went to her last, she had me start taking this supplement. It's called Immuplex by Standard Process. And this Immuplex, I take a couple a day. It'll always depend on you as an individual on what you need. But what it is she said that this will help protect us and help rid spike proteins. And that's from the COVID stuff. So I've been taking that every day along with a probiotic. I use the Swanson. I know there's a lot of different kinds out there, and some of them are very expensive, but I found this works for me. And it's called Ultimate 16 Strain Probiotic from Swanson's. I take a couple of those a day. So what I do is I ask a question. When I wake up in the morning, I ask, what is it that will help me the most right now? And I wait for the answer to come into my mind. In just quieting our minds, we can really get answers. So when I take my supplements, I usually just ask those questions and go according to what I come up with. Now, intuitively, if someone has a question, I can try to do that as well and ask a question for someone else. I've done many of those. And I really believe in this. I believe that we can get messages of what we need for our health. This is the ancient nutrients, and that's that vitamin D. So I'm taking chaga. I drink chaga about a quarter cup a day. But also ancient nutrients D has been very good for, I think, supporting it in a very healthy way without all those synthetics. The other thing that I do is I take lysine. I don't take it every day. I take it if I'm feeling led to take it. And lysine is a lot to do with balancing out the amount of arginine in our foods. Like, for instance, if you eat a lot of peanut butter or things with arginine, high in arginine, for instance, any nuts are pretty high in arginine. There's also chocolate. Chocolate is high in arginine. So if you're going to have those items, you may want to look into it and study up on lysine, because lysine can balance that out, especially if you're dealing with Epstein-Barr or any kind of shingles, cold sores, things like that. The other thing that happened is I went to a friend's, and unfortunately he lost his wife, but she had been taking some supplements and he was going to toss them in the garbage, and he asked if I would like them. And I thought, this is happening for a reason. So I went ahead and I asked the question, should I use these and how many should I take? It's called Earth Energy, and it's called Fruits and Veggies. It's just loaded with all kinds of natural powders from each one of those kinds of fruits and vegetables. And so I take a couple of them a day. And when I ask a question, it's kind of funny, because what happens is my eyebrows will crunch up. And that's a yes. And if nothing happens, it's a no. And that's just my way. You can do a lot of different intuitive questioning, go online and ask how to learn how to ask questions for yourself. Some people will just stand in place and lean forward for a yes, or their body will lean backwards for a no. And I just think this is so valuable for people. So if you have questions on it, if you want to reach out, definitely reach out to me, and I'll try to help you any way I can. The other thing too is hemp oil. This hemp oil is rather inexpensive, and I've had people tell me that their cholesterol went way down taking it. Now, is it for everybody? Not necessarily, but I do take a few drops under my tongue every day. And I believe it's excellent for our inflammation as well. So just a few things that I've been doing to try to stay healthy, and I want to help you guys any way I can. Feel free to reach out. I've been doing my rife frequency videos along with Reiki and aiming those at myself, especially with the situation with this leech bite. Oh my gosh, a whole new thing to learn. So I've been doing the amoeba video, and there's just different ones for different things. But if you feel drawn to this, if you think that this is something that could help you, definitely reach out to me. And I'll put all my information in the notes down below. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. And what I'll do is just send out some healing from head to toe right now, just to give us a little bit of extra energy for today. So starting at the crown, and we're just seeing the color of purple and gold coming down in through the crown. Getting those messages from God and our angels. What do we need? And then into our third eye, that's with Archangel Raziel. Just calling on him and asking for support in healing. And then into our throat chakra for speaking truly from our heart. Just asking for Archangel Gabriel to come in and help us. Moving to the heart chakra with Archangel Raphael for unconditional love and healing. And down into our solar plexus, calling on Archangel Jophiel, asking for support for our self-empowerment, confidence, and releasing any emotional trauma. And just breathe. And down into the sacral, calling on our creativity and sensuality, asking for the help of Archangel Chamuel. And then grounding us to the earth with Archangel Michael. And just throwing another bubble around us, protection bubble. Just picture beautiful pink light around you. All positive in, negativity bounces right off that. All right, thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you again tomorrow.